Alright, heard.
What Cartoon Network show did you actually grow up watching the most?
Well, that is a very interesting question that you asked. For me, it was really hard to say on which shows that I grew up watching with. It was not just one singular cartoon. My folks had, like, Dish TV, so we were able to have multiple channels at the time, which, like, many kids had growing up. We didn't just have cable. So we had Disney Channel, we had Cartoon Network, and Nickelodeon. And I was always streaming between those three choices to see what was on. A lot of the times, though, I was drawn more towards Disney, I think. Because, well, they had, shows that I found interesting. I mean, I would always jump back to Cartoon Network and take a look at shows like Code Lyoko and, oddly enough, Totally Spies. Do you remember Totally Spies?
Yeah, wasn't that the show that a lot of people have a creepy fetish for?
Don't say that on camera, not here. No.
No, that's the only reference I'm making to it, don't worry.
Oh, I hope not. I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. Anywho.
Didn't they also have a movie for that show?
Yes.
It's on YouTube, I think, for free.
Yeah, it was on a TV movie. Yeah, that's what they did. But for Disney, though, I oddly enough only watched Disney XD, which was a subsidiary to Disney Channel.
Yeah,
XD. XD basically had all of my childhood anime fixes that I could get that 4Kids couldn't offer, because 4Kids only had quote-unquote 2 animes, technically speaking, which was Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, which wasn't really enough to satisfy a child of my age, so I decided to explore Jetix in order to see, Disney's Jetix, in order to take a look at, other franchises and stuff like that. Plus, Jetix at the time had the rights to Power Rangers, so I saw all of the Power Rangers shows on that channel. So, there was other shows on there, like, Going Jinzo, I think was named one of the animated shows that I watched on Jetix, which was very strange, very weird, a very odd choice for Disney to have. But they also had Get Ed. Do you remember Get Ed?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you remember Get Ed! I'm not alone! Okay, so...
I'd probably say the Disney Channel show I remember watching the most, I think. So if you remember when Timon and Pumbaa got their own spin-off.
Yes, well, I mean, I only saw it on, like, reruns here and there, so
I actually remember watching that show on the VHS tape they had at Blockbuster back then.
Oh, really?
So whenever I think of that show, I always think of Blockbuster.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's definitely not a bad show. It is a very Tom and Jerry-esque kind of show where it's more of a slapstick-heavy show.
Right, I was able to catch up with it on Disney Plus now.
What I like about it, too, is what I like about those shows is you don't actually have to watch it in order. You can just basically watch any episode, and you'll be able to understand what's going on.
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
That's why I liked Ren and Stimpy when I watched it on Netflix. You didn't have to watch, like, the first episode, because it's, like... This cartoon, like, anything could basically happen. Like, one episode they're firemen, the next episode they're randomly in outer space.
Yeah, that seems about right. So, can we talk about Get Ed again?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay, so for those listening at home, Get Ed was a very unique 3D animated show that all centered around Ed and his team of delivery people. So, their main objective basically was to take cargo and deliver it to certain customers. Sometimes it would be a small package, sometimes it would be a little bit larger, and they would always do it on these hovercraft devices like hoverboards and hover skates shoes and hover scooters. Like, it was a lot really futuristic tech stuff. And there was like this big baddie that I can't remember his name though, but he was like always after the products that they were trying to sell because, evil purposes and stuff like that, because apparently in the future, anything could become a weapon, which is terrifying to think. And then I remember how the show ended, but I don't remember how it began, because its ending is very dramatic. Like, it honestly felt like we weren't at the end of the story. Like, let's see more. And then
Hold on. I do hope Mr. Clayton is safe. I'm like, screw Clayton, he can jump off a bridge for all I care. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to what you were saying.
Uh-oh, here we go. Uh-oh. Here comes the cat. Okay, I remember that now. That was weird.
Oh, speaking of Tarzan, I actually did watch a few episodes of the animated series.
Oh, I'm so glad you did.
I had watched the episode when there was actually a baby leopard that Jane took in.
Oh.
And Tarzan obviously is not a big fan of leopards.
Well, nah, I don't blame him in the slightest.
I'm like the one leopard tried to kill him, and there was also the animal that killed his parents. I could kind of see why he wouldn't be too happy with that.
Jesus.
Like, they actually even referenced that in the episode too, how they're like, I'm not so sure Tarzan's going to be a big fan.
Yeah, I know, right?
And they like jump cuts to like Tarzan fighting another leopard.
Another leopard. Wonderful.
Like there's actually a valley of them.
Oh, great.
I'm like, oh, that's comforting to know. Living in the jungle, there's a valley of these giant cats that want to murder the shit out of me.
Yeah, pretty much. Whoa, what's this? Oh, okay, down.
Is he dead now?
I don't know. I think it is.
I know a person's a Sora's body count.
I am noticing that now. Yeah, you're right. Is Sora technically a murderer?
Murderer! No! No, murdering dog!
I mean, he's using a key blade, and I know it's not supposed to be a lethal weapon.
So has there already been any movie you saw recently in theaters, or has it been a while?
It's the last movie that I saw in theaters was Godzilla vs. Kong when that came out. I wanted to take the chance, as much as I didn't like wanting to go to the AMC theater to do it, because like AMC is like questionable now at this point with their business tactics.
Hey, I
was
work
like,
there.
I know you do. But I decided to go and watch it in theaters with my folks because I was like, I have to see this on the biggest screen possible. This is like history in the making. Godzilla and King Kong haven't had a fight since 1963, 64? Like, really long time. And it was like, I have to see this while I have the chance. And I was definitely entertained twice, because I first watched it on HBO Max. But my god, on HBO Max, the rendering was horrible. It took forever for the movie to buffer. That so much so that I actually was starting to contemplate maybe just giving up and going to the movie theaters to go see it. But then eventually we just soldiered on through. We saw the epic moments all on HBO Max on the comfort of our home. And I was like, I gotta see this on the big screen still. I still need to see this on the biggest screen possible. And when I finally got the chance to see Godzilla and Kong dishing it out in Hong Kong, it was just so beautiful on the big screen. It just, I love it to death.
Well, they fought on the submarine. It kind of gave me Donkey Kong-esque vibes. And they fought,
On the ship?
yeah, because K. Rool and Donkey Kong first battled on a pirate ship. In the first game, and he's a reptile.
I mean, I guess that's true. It did have that Donkey Kong vibe to it, maybe. But I got more, like, classic kaiju poster vibes. Because, like, I'm pretty sure you just... Future Sack, pull this up. So there's this poster of Godzilla vs. Megalon, the movie. And for the American poster, they had Godzilla and Megalon fighting on top of the World Trade Centers. Which is
How the hell is Megalodon alive if he's not in the water?
No. Megalon, not Megalodon. Megalon.
Oh, my bad. I forgot.
Megalon.
He's for Megalodon.
Megalon is a drill-handed beetle.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, what?
Hey, where's Tarzan? What's wrong with Tarzan?
We're,
Do
something.
you want to do Tarzan's voice?
Something coming. Jane, danger. Jane near treehouse. Sounds like trouble. Let's go. Damn. I hate doing Donald's voice. I'm pretty sure your future Zach will do something with those voices.
Yeah, did you see he actually got a deaper voice in the DuckTales reboot?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, that was meant for a joke, honestly. I think that's what was meant to happen.
Yeah, I'm going to be like a joke. He has like a deeper voice now.
Right. Which, I don't know. That seems like sacrilege, damn it.
I'm like, it's like Tom and Jerry having a Tom and Jerry reboot where there's no violence.
Or Tom and Jerry where you give them a voice. Like, you don't...
That happened in the movie, the animated
In the first animated movie, it's like, that's a sacred oath you cannot break.
When I first saw that, my face was just like, what the fuck am I watching?
The only time Tom... Oh, what's happening here?
I mean, granted, Tom occasionally spoke as like a one-off joke.
Yes, they did, but only when the joke called for it. They didn't
Like
do
him going,
full
don't
dialogue.
you believe it?
Like, don't you believe it?
or when he would scream when he gets whacked.
Or, gee, I'm throwing away
$1 million bucks.
million bucks. Something like that.
That cracked me up every damn time.
Yeah, it's a
Just
great...
like Ramsey outside after they ended the first plague, he's just like, oh, come on.
Yep, I love that.
That made me laugh hysterically.
Aw, come on. Like, that's when you can have Tom and Jerry talk, but you can't have them do full sentences and full dialogues. Like, it just doesn't work.
Especially that Tom's voice actor is actually Bing Bong from Inside Out, if you remember that movie.
Oh, cool. Plane came to the tent, and that's the last thing I remember.
Clayton.
Gorillas trapped. Tuck ran. I hope it's catching my voice.
Yeah, it should be on the testing thing.
Ah.
You must help the gorillas. Jane's like, I'm gonna help them by just staying here and doing nothing.
Not... I mean... I don't know.
I'm like, oh, come on, Jane. I'm like, you're not that useless.
No, not at all. No, definitely not. But then again, poor little gorilla there needs some assistance too. Like, probably traumatized.
I also remember there was a bad guy gorilla in the animated show, too.
Oh, is that so?
He apparently wanted to overthrow Kerchak as the leader of the group.
That happens a lot with gorilla packs, actually. Very common.
Yep.
Always fighting for, to see who can be the
Especially
leader.
that he actually did almost defeat Kerchak, but then Tarzan helped him, and Kerchak's all, I protect the family. You shouldn't have interfered. I'm like, well, so much for a thank you.
Well, he has his unique ways of saying thank you, I think. Now, what was that heart that I just saw coming out of the Heartless?
That's their hearts being set free after you beat them.
Oh!
Which gets brought up in Kingdom Hearts 2 as the organization guys use that to form Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's not himself right now. You can tell from his eyes.
I would have thought Kerchak could have handled a bunch of Heartless by himself. Then again, he got his butt kicked by a leopard, so what do I know?
Clayton.
Not Clayton. Not Clayton.
I don't know why they chose to have him talk like this.
Well, I think that's just him learning how to speak English!
I guess so, but...
Actually, I'm going to take out the Heartless buddies first before I fight him.
I see.
This is so much of a chump, this
Now,
guy.
Tarzan makes a return in the sequel game, right?
No.
No?
Copyright.
Right.
So this is the only time this movie ever got a representation.
Dang, that
So-
sucks. Maybe they had more plans for Tarzan, but since they lost the rights...
How much of a chump this guy is without his Heartless buddies.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Phase 2.
So, how do
Here
you,
comes Phase 2!
so how do you feel about this world in particular?
It's meh. It's okay.
Yeah, this is actually a fan-hated world.
Fan-hated? I mean, I just wish they did more, like more elephants and other animals. Oh, uh-oh.
He's riding on a gecko. You got insurance!
If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Yeah, hang on.
You got gecko insurance, man.
Should have gone for Allstate.
I love that we're just using car insurance for a giant freaking monster.
I know, right? Oh god, hi there. I forgot how amazingly beautiful you are. Oh my god, I love monster designs.
Yeah, I will say I actually do like this boss fight.
Oh my god, look at him.
As a kid, I actually remember being stuck on this fight because I tried to take out Clayton before I took this thing out.
Right, and then you didn't realize the enemy was still there.
Yeah, so then eventually after a couple of tries, what's funny is I actually tried to beat Olympus as the first world.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Yeah, and then I tried to do this world after I couldn't beat Olympus. And then I got Rage Quit, and then I went to Wonderland, and then I was able to beat Wonderland, then I beat the Coliseum, then I came back here.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's like it's not as keep check of your
I got my
life.
ass kicked by an insurance company.
Keep check of your life.
I got my ass kicked by an insurance company.
I know you said that twice. There you go.
So it's like, woohoo! You get stuck, a rope gets stuck
Oh,
in
we
his
gotta
throat.
see this again. Thank you.
You couldn't skip cutscenes in the original release of this game.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I remember I told you that. I'm like, yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it is always a pain in the butt.
Even as a kid, that always drove me nuts. I'm like, yeah, I just skip the cutscene and get right back to where I was at.
Now, also out of curiosity, what do you plan on wearing for Halloween this year as a costume?
I'm waiting to hear if I'm going to be working on Halloween or not, but I'm planning on dressing up as the Joker this year.
Oh, which one?
I think it's the Dark Knight one.
Heath Ledger's Joker? How are you gonna pull that off?
Well, I mean, they had him at the stores.
Oh, yeah. Oh, did you die again?
No, I can't. No, I beat phase 1.
Oh, phase 1. This is phase 1!
But yeah, I'm like, personally, I don't think this world's that bad. It's just kind of
It's kind of bland.
There's not much to it. I wish they adapted more from the movie a little bit more.
I think the reason why they did that was because they were trying to focus on the other worlds and make them bigger. Because
I think Tarzan was also the newest movie when this game came out.
That might be it.
Because this came out, I believe, in 19...
Ooh, you are low on HP.
This came out in 1999, and I was about 3 years old back then.
Okay, watch your health, watch your health.
Oh, let's go, Beast!
Let's go, Beast.
The monster's like, I'm doing the best I can!
Alright, one more bar to go.
I think this creature actually has the most health out of all the bosses we've fought so far.
Right, because only,
I think Clayton's also the first Disney villain we're fighting, actually.
Well, technically speaking, you're fighting Clayton and this thing. HP, watch your HP. Oh, Goofy's hail.
Oh, I didn't put Tarzan into this fight. Oh, wow.
Alright, almost there.
Oh, I got him!
Okay, you got him. But now you gotta get Clayton.
Yeah, you're mine now, pal. You have a katana, too. You don't have just a gun.
Who has a katana?
He does, remember the...
No, it's a machete.
A machete or whatever. I remember how he dies in the movie. He got, like, hung in a tree.
Yes.
You actually can see his body.
And you can see his shadow,
I'm
too.
like, oh. Holy shit, man.
That's pretty dark, man.
Now, do you like how there was an episode on the TV show where Clayton's sister came to the jungle to avenge her
Clayton
brother?
has a sister?
Yep.
Oh, that's not good.
And she came to avenge her brother.
Yeah, that sounds about right. There we go.
I got him. Well, I actually kind of like that boss fight.
Right.
That's our first Disney villain you fight. You gotta admit, it's pretty decently challenging for our 1st Disney villain. You got a text from someone?
No, I'm just checking the time.
Oh.
Oh,
You're
shit.
getting picked up at what time?
Oh, it's gonna eat him. I get picked up at 2:30.
2:30, okay. Yeah. He's like,
Oh, I'm gonna get eaten.
it's like he didn't pay for your insurance. He's like, he didn't pay for your insurance.
Why you gotta do that, man?
It's a gecko, I have to.
I know.
Well, it's not as brutal as the movie.
No, you're right. Not as brutal. Matter of fact, it seems a little bit slapsticky. I thought he was gonna get eaten and then get like killed or something like that. That
Yeah,
would've
I'd pull a
been
Jaws right there.
brutal. Right.
Yeah, do you remember at the end of the movie when the dude gets eaten at the end right off the boat?
Oh yes, I remember.
That's like the one scene I cannot watch.
Oh really? It's that bad, huh?
Yeah, it's something like that. Too graphic for me.
What did I do?
No, he's bringing it up to where the nesting grounds are.
Oh, I
He
see.
just chucked us up there. Also, Kerchak didn't die this time.
Oh yeah, he didn't. You're right. He lives. Maybe Sora's future is not. Maybe Sora's like in messing with the timeline might be a good thing. Granted, it might be because the creators at the time didn't have enough time and resource to know about the whole movie's plot. So maybe that's why they changed the story for Tarzan a little bit. Rather than him fully learning English by this point, they went to the middle of the story rather near the end.
Yeah, they could have. Get some Dalmatians.
Say, if I leave this to you, is it alright if I go wash up the makeup? I think we're done filming for Mr. X, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Watch the
good.
makeup off. Oh,
You guys, you could tell them what we did for Mr. X and how we did it.
Oh yeah. So we I decided I wanted to parody Resident Evil 2 for Halloween because I parodied the first one a couple of years ago. So I figured we might as well do the parody of the second game. And I wanted to play or Choo Choo Dino. I'm gonna probably get that out. I wanted Choo Choo Dino to play Mr. X. So what he did was he got like a costume and then he got a bunch of makeup, I think from Party City, if I'm not mistaken. And so we used that, and then we had him walking around, and I'm gonna add the foot stomps and sound effects. It's gonna be a pretty epic video. I'm actually pretty excited to edit it, to put it all together. But yeah, here we are at the end of the Tarzan level, so
friends there. Sea friends.
Oh, now I got it. Ah, means
Pokemon! Just kidding.
friends in a
Um,
Heart.
So that's what it means.
so he's saying that my friends are in my heart. How
Sing.
sweet.
Clayton.
Hey Tom, what I had to go through in order to play as Mr. X.
No.
Oh, I did.
Sea friends.
That you had to put on makeup and walk around. You got the costume and everything.
Sorry about what I said.
Yeah, all for one, huh?
Hang on a second. I'm gonna grab some. I need those.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wipe off with a towel.
Isn't there a towel, isn't there?
Paper towels. I don't want to ruin your towels.
Oh, okay. But yeah, here we go. We're gonna seal up the Tarzan world, and now we got 3 worlds done. Holy cow!
But it's sure not the kings.
Uh-oh.
I think someone has a new admirer.
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
Oh, the girl gorilla's flirting with Donald.
Oh
Oh, you might want to be here for the next cutscene.
no. Sure. Yeah. 1 second.
Here we are, back at the Cartoon Network executives.
Weren't they Disney executives last time?
Oh, we say Cartoon Network executives because of Teen Titans Go.
Ah.
It was his lust for power that was the bait. But it seems the bait was too tasty for his own
Yeah, he got chopped. It's snake.
You gotta love how savage Oogie is.
Jafar.
There he is, Jafar. He is our man. If he can't do it, great!
Oh, he's a pumpkin. He found one of the keys.
How was Ursula actually able to be out of water? Well, then again, she was out of water in the movie when she
Yep,
grabbed
yep.
Ariel, so maybe she can just breathe outside the land.
Right.
He remains blissfully unaware of our other.
Maleficent.
Yes, the princesses.
And in Birth by Sleep, you actually get to go to the Sleeping Beauty world.
Nice. And take her on, right?
Uh-oh.
Alice.
What's interesting is in an alternate cutscene, I think it's actually, I believe it's Snow White that shows up instead if you beat this world without beating Wonderland.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, it's Snow White shows up instead.
Have you been able to do that?
Yep, I actually got footage of that, so...
Oh, nice.
Well, I guess I better get going. Where's your ship anyway?
Well, not far.
Sora, Tarzan, friends.
Yes.
Jungle King, I like that name.
Jungle King is the name of the key. Got it. Red Trinity.
The gummy block came out of the glowing keyhole. It's not like the others, so I wonder what it's used for. I don't know. Maybe Leon will know. Alright. Back to Traverse Town then. I want to be pilot. Hey, stop it. Oh, come on, I'm the Keyblade Master. I don't care who you are. Now! Here we go again. But alright, with that, we've completed 3 of the Disney worlds now.
So does that mean we're done for now?
Yep, now we're going to go back to Traverse Town.